Are the Maple Leafs on the verge of a major breakthrough? With the key players' return and a promising young talent stepping up, the excitement is palpable as Toronto gears up for a crucial matchup against the Blackhawks. Can they keep the momentum going? Stick around to find out, and don't forget to subscribe and like for all the latest updates on your beloved Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs are gearing up for a pivotal home game against the Chicago Blackhawks after a solid 5-3 victory over the Tampa Bay Lightning. Austin Matthews made a triumphant return to the lineup, contributing significantly to that win. Despite a tough 5-1 loss to the Florida Panthers earlier in the week, the Leafs displayed some of their most composed and disciplined hockey in recent memory. Joseph Woll's growing confidence in net and a strong performance from the blue line have been particularly impressive. With Matthews and Matthew Knies back in the fold, the team seems to be hitting their stride. On the flip side, the Blackhawks are struggling, having lost to the Columbus Blue Jackets and looking to regroup quickly. Now let's talk about Fraser Minten. This young player is making his presence felt, notching an assist on Nicholas Robertson's crucial goal against the Lightning. That's his third point in just 4 games. However, the underlying numbers tell a more complex story. Minten has primarily played alongside AHL call-ups or depth NHL players, and frankly, the results haven't been stellar when we look at advanced metrics. His defensive instincts are clear, but one has to wonder if a stronger supporting cast would help him thrive even more. With the Leafs getting healthier, will Minten get a chance to play alongside more established NHL talent? Or is a stint with the Toronto Marlies the best option for his development? Regardless, it's an exciting time for this young talent, and I truly believe he has the potential to be a valuable piece for the Leafs moving forward. Turning to the blue line, there's a significant update regarding Jani Hakanpää. He's been placed on injured reserve due to a lower body injury, retroactive to November 16th. After struggling with a knee injury earlier this season, Hakanpää has only played 2 games since his return. In those appearances, he registered 4 blocks and a plus-minus of -1, averaging about 14 minutes of ice time. There's no clarity yet on whether this new injury is related to his previous knee issue, and we haven't been given a timeline for his return. To fill that void, the Leafs have called up Marshall Riffai from the AHL. While Riffai has seen limited action in the NHL this season, he's ready to step in tonight. However, it's worth noting he might be a risky option, depending on the coaching staff's decisions. Now, let's discuss the goalie situation. Dennis Hildeby has had a respectable season with the Marlies, even in a recent 2-0 loss to the Cleveland Monsters, where he stopped 20 of 22 shots. Though his second AHL season hasn't quite matched the explosive start of his rookie campaign, he's been a steady presence in net, boasting a solid 2.34 goals against average and a .910 save percentage. With Woll and Anthony Stolarz performing well at the NHL level and a strong pipeline including Hildeby, Matt Murray, and Artur Akhtaimov, the Leafs find themselves in a position of strength and goal. As the trade deadline approaches, this depth could emerge as a crucial asset. The Leafs might leverage their surplus of capable goaltenders to address other team needs, whether that's adding scoring power, reinforcing the blue line, or even gaining additional draft capital for the future. But what's next for Nicholas Robertson? He scored a fantastic goal in Tampa, but can he build on that? This might be the spark he needs to solidify his spot in the lineup. Injuries have opened doors for him, but his inconsistency raises some eyebrows. Is this the opportunity he's been waiting for, or will it be just another fleeting glimpse of his potential? After overcoming a storm of injuries, the Toronto Maple Leafs are making a case as serious contenders for the Stanley Cup. Despite skepticism swirling around the team's viability to win it all, their recent performance is turning heads. At the start of the 2024-25 season, the Leafs faced significant challenges. Losing goaltender Joseph Woll early on and playing 9 games without captain Austin Matthews could have derailed their season. Yet, here they are, battling for the top spot in the Atlantic Division alongside the Florida Panthers. As of Monday, they were just 1 point behind the reigning Stanley Cup champions, with 2 games in hand. This resilience is commendable, but the question remains, are the Maple Leafs legitimate Stanley Cup contenders? Colby Cohen and Tyler Yaremchuk tackled this topic in Monday's edition of Daily Faceoff Live, and their insights were intriguing. Cohen highlighted the emergence of Fraser Minton as a strong addition and praised Matthews for his often overlooked defensive contributions. He noted how Mitch Marner and John Tavares have stepped up tremendously, making a significant impact on the ice. But beyond individual performances, Cohen believes the overall team dynamics are crucial. He mentioned that despite the positives, he still views the Leafs as a number 5 contender. This assertion is based on historical playoff performances where key players like Marner have gone silent, and Matthews struggled to find his rhythm. The goaltending situation has been a point of concern, but this season feels different. With Anthony Stolarz stepping up and Wall returning to form, the goaltending stability seems stronger than it has been in years. This brings us to a pivotal moment for the Maple Leafs. I have to ask you, do you believe this is the best path forward? Personally, I'm a bit torn. On one hand, the team is showing heart and resilience, proving they can compete even when the odds are stacked against them. On the other hand, the ghosts of playoff past linger, casting doubt on whether they can overcome those mental hurdles when it truly counts. The decisions made by the management and coaching staff will undoubtedly shape the future of this team. It's essential to consider how these strategic moves impact not only the current season, but also the hopes and dreams of fans like us. The pressure is mounting, and every game is a reminder of what's at stake. So, where do we stand? Are we witnessing the birth of a true contender, or is there still a piece of the puzzle missing? The emotions involved in being a Maple Leafs fan are intense, and I want to hear from you. What do you think? Are we headed in the right direction? Let's spark a conversation. Share your expectations and frustrations in the comments below. Your voice matters, and together we can dissect this roller coaster of a season. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any crucial updates. And hey, activate that notification bell to stay in the loop with all the latest news and insights regarding our beloved Toronto Maple Leafs. We're all in this together, and every bit of support counts as we rally behind the team. Let's keep the conversation going. And as always, go Leafs go!